They went in, the cameras went dead, and when they came out, an hour had passed in seconds. Scientists can't explain why these trees grow in spirals. Locals already know, and they won't go near them. Romania has a forest where time breaks, compasses spin, and people come back changed. Parapsychologists had to take it seriously. There is a forest in Romania where the trees grow in shapes that have no scientific explanation, where your camera dies, where your phone dies, where time doesn't move the way it should. Welcome to Hoia-Baciu. You've already been watched. Just outside Cluj-Napoca, one of Romania's most vibrant modern cities, lies something that refuses to be explained: Hoia-Baciu Forest. Roughly 250 hectares of dense woodland, and one of the most intensely studied paranormal locations in all of Europe. Locals have known about it for generations. They call it the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania, and most of them will not enter it after dark. At the heart of the forest sits a mysterious circular clearing. No trees grow there. The soil has been tested, normal. The conditions, fine for growth. And yet, for centuries, nothing has taken root. Scientists remain baffled. Those who enter Hoia-Baciu report a remarkably consistent set of experiences. Not the vague, bad-feeling kind. Specific, physical, documentable. Sudden, unexplained nausea. Skin rashes that appear and disappear without cause. Migraines that vanish the moment you step outside the tree line. A feeling of being watched by something you cannot see. And then, the time anomalies. Visitors have reported entering the forest and emerging to find hours have passed when they experienced only minutes. Some report the opposite. One documented case, a woman who vanished inside the forest and reappeared, with no memory of the time between and burns on her skin that could not be medically explained. In 1968, military technician Alexandru Sift captured one of the first widely circulated UFO photographs in communist-era Romania, right above this forest. It was not dismissed. It was studied. Since then, hundreds of reported apparitions, orbs of light, faces seen between the trees, equipment failure so consistent and so severe that research teams now expect it before they even begin. Here is what makes Hoia-Baciu different from most haunted locations across Europe. It has been taken seriously. Romanian biologist Alexandru Sift, the same man who photographed that object in the sky, spent years documenting the forest's anomalies. His findings attracted the attention of parapsychologists from across the continent. Dr. Ionut Mitulescu and a network of Romanian and international researchers have conducted controlled studies inside the forest, measuring electromagnetic anomalies, atmospheric pressure changes, and radiation levels. Some readings are simply not right. And then there are the trees. The trees of Hoia-Baciu grow in shapes that botanists cannot account for. Trunks that spiral, roots that loop, branches that curve back on themselves at angles that defy phototropism, the natural tendency of trees to grow towards sunlight. These formations are not found in adjacent forests. They exist only here. No geological explanation, no known pathogen, no answer. What explains it? That depends on who you ask. Scientists point to geomagnetic anomalies, unusual electromagnetic fields that may affect the human nervous system, causing nausea, disorientation, even hallucinations. This could explain the sensations. It does not explain the trees. Folklorists point to the forest's history, a site of ancient settlements, of violent deaths across centuries, of a place that has always been considered wrong by those who lived near it. Romania's mythological tradition of restless spirits and cursed land runs deep, and Hoia-Baciu fits the archetype entirely. And the parapsychologists? They don't claim to have the answer. They simply say, Something is happening here that current science has not explained. And that, in their field, is reason enough to keep returning. Hoia-Baciu is still there, still being studied, still unexplained. And the trees are still growing in spirals that no one can account for. If you're European, it's closer than you think. Whether you believe in the paranormal or you trust only what science can confirm, this forest has a challenge for you. Find an explanation, because so far, no one has. If this made your spine prickle, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Would you actually go in?